we should have the overhead and everything too. And I imagine I'll be replaced. There we go. So I'm going to just tip out of here. You guys have yourself a good time for 25 minutes.
Cameron, do you mind driving for a few minutes?
Not at all. Here, let me just bring up the window.
No problem. I'll wait until you have control.
We might be waiting a while.
Oh.
No. So we got...
Okay, bus is loaded.
Sweet, see ya.
Bus. Okay, so we... Hey. Oh, I should probably cover the preview. There we go. So we got to step 60, yes?
We got a donut. That was where we left off.
You finished step 60.
Okay.
Okay, so we got confirmation from there. Where would you like to go now?
So we got this good couch donut that we made.
Mm-hmm.
So up next, step 61, and you put the red piece down. Red piece is good.
Yeah, red
that's
piece
all good.
is down. Everything's great.
All right. So now we're going. We've been in Tile Town, but now we're going to Bricksville.
Bricks.
I know, population bricks. So you're gonna get 2 black 1x2 bricks,
Check.
and also 2 white 2x2 bricks,
Check.
and then 1 1x4 brick that is medium brown.
Check.
Okay. So then that medium brown brick, let's start with that.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to go to the west of the red tile that we just put down, going north-south.
So you want it to cover...
It'll be just on the sort of inner lip, right, of the donut.
Oh, like in the donut hole?
Right next to the donut hole, just peeping over, overlooking the donut.
So you want me to interlock it on top of something?
Next to the left, I'm gonna mix left and west. Sorry, chat. To the left of that red tile that you put down in step 60. Just to the left of it, north-south, centered vertically. So you'll have 2 open pips on the top, above and below it, but it'll be in basically the 3rd column from the right.
Okay, so it's gonna basically only half cover like some tan.
Yeah, it'll fully
Yes.
occupy the easternmost lip of the donut hole. Right,
Okay,
so
I've attached it to the tan piece that is
under the red piece, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then take those. This is a little tricky. Take the 2 white bricks. You're not gonna put it on the top. Like you look at the top and bottom right corners of the donut. And you're gonna leave the 2 pips in the furthest right column. Those are gonna be open. You're gonna scooch in. So it's going to go down. I'm trying to see.
So would the white square go below the medium brown?
Yeah, it'll be lined up with the medium brown, but not touching, not in any contact with the red piece.
Right. So
yeah,
if I and that'll be on both sides of it, like the north and the south.
North and south, yeah.
So if I do that, then on the right side of the white pieces, I'm still going to have some pips available.
Yeah.
Because those are above and below the red piece.
Yeah, the red is by itself in its column for the moment.
All completed.
Okay, excellent. So then you have a tan tile that meets a mid-brown tile on the top and bottom. As you look at the donut.
Yes, on,
like,
on the left side?
Yeah, as you're looking at, let's start with the bottom rows. The sort of bottom of the donut. How you have the mid-brown piece on your left and the sort of tan piece on your right, which now freshly has white brick on it.
Yep.
So you're going to take the 1x2 and rotate it east-west.
Okay.
and then you're going to put it on the lip of the inside, the sort of pool in the center there, on the seam between the two tiles. So one row from the bottom.
So if I...
It'll be touching the white brick, just kind of continuing that line, but in sort of interior to the structure.
Yeah, and there'll still be some pips south of it.
Mm-hmm.
That will be...
Yeah, pips on the
available?
outside of the... Yeah.
Okay, yes, I've done that.
Okay, and then do the same on the north
On
side.
the other side, okay. All right, that is complete.
Okay, great. That's step 61 complete.
Nice.
Step 62, you're going to get 2 unique pieces. I think they're the same, but they're different colors. A blue and a red. They are a 4x1 brick with hollow pips on the top and side.
Okay, and that's one blue piece and one red piece that are like that?
It appears that way, yeah.
1x4, hollow pips on the top and hollow pips on the side.
Yeah, and there's some, they're kind of hollow in the middle too, it seems.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah, but I know which pieces you mean. I have
Yeah.
those.
Oh, sweet. Bug splat. I'm back if you need to swap out at any point, Cam.
Oh, I'm happy to keep going, Corey.
No problem.
Bugs!
Bug splat.
Bug splat. So, bug splat, baby bug. So you're going to, I don't know if it matters which color goes where, but just to follow the instructions, you're going to take that red one, and you're going to kiss it on the other sort of open wall, on the bottom row of the structure, those brown pips there, and then one tan pip. You're going to put it pip side down. The sort of hollow pips that are sticking out the side are going to be facing south. And so, yeah, you're just going to fill in that little corner that you've created with the black and white bricks there. And so you should, once you've done that, you should have one pip remaining on the southwest corner.
Okay, so you want the 1x4 red to be next to the white and the black.
Yeah, with its back to the black, basically, kind of
Yeah, so that the
shoulder to shoulder.
the hollow are facing the south, but then it still gives me one pip on the left.
Yes.
All right, done.
And then do the mirror image of that with the blue
Yeah.
on the other side.
The only reason we definitely should follow the color scheme, even though these pieces are identical, is if somebody reads later and they think that those things are in the right spot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably not great.
And
Okay.
there's, as I remember on the other structure, there's a sort of red-blue. I'm sure that corresponds to some kind of,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, best to be consistent.
Okay.
Okay, so that's step 62. Check that off.
All right.
Step 63, you're going to need 2 2x2 white bricks, just vanilla bricks.
Okay.
A single 1x2 brick that is black.
Okay.
And a spicy brick, a little mid-brown 1x2 brick that has hollow pips on the top and side.
1x2, mid-brown, hollow pips on the top and the side. Got it.
Now, let me see if I understand this. Okay, so you are going to, I think for clarity in this step, I'm going to tell you that the top, I guess the northwest and southwest corners with the naked brown pip, those are going to stay open in this step.
The
You're going-
northwest and the southeast,
Yeah, kind of
or the southwest?
both west, north and southwest. So your top, yeah, those corners. So take the 2 white bricks
Okay.
and put them on. I guess you can see that little boat you constructed that you made a kiss and then you did the little
Yeah.
Fig Newton thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the, I'm gonna say the poop deck of that meets the hull and the bow. You're gonna sort of over that joint where those pieces meet. You're gonna cover that with a white brick on both sides, and then so you should have a 2x2 space between them once you put them down.
2x2 space between them and still a open pip above and below next to the blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
But also kind of like a space in between like the weird white and black.
A space in between. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, that's correct.
Okay, good. Yes.
That's cool that you pointed out a thing that's on my picture. I feel good about where we are.
We are doing this well.
Okay, so then take the brown piece,
Okay.
and that is facing out the back. Two little eyes peeping out over the fig newt and facing towards the west.
Okay, so it's gonna go in between the two white pieces I just put down,
Yes.
and it's gonna go all the way to the west.
Yeah, it's going to be the westernmost, with the pips up top, pips to the west. Pips up, pips out. And then you'll take that black 1x2 and fill the space that's remaining between the white bricks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's
Just kind of making a taller donut, a slightly perforated donut.
I'm kind of questioning this brick I put in, this brown one. Yep. Okay, that's why. I tried to force it in a weird way, I think, but I fixed it now.
Okay.
It was like weirdly like a third lower, and I picked
got
the
you.
wrong hollow pips to go.
I got
it's
you.
all good now.
Okay. Yeah, these hollow pip sort of multi-dimensional, like multi-planar Legos seem really weird. Oh, they're not Legos though; they're Mega Blocks. Yeah, so that's a step 63 completed. You're gonna need 2 more of those multi-planar brown bricks, 1x2.
I need 2 more of them.
Yeah, the mid.
So-
It appears to be mid-brown.
Found 2.
And you are. Oh, this is interesting. Put those down on the table right now. And rotate the full structure 180 degrees.
So you want.
The sort of brown curved bit should be to the west.
So I'm for a little bit of a clarity. I now have the red hollow for north and the blue hollow south.
That's correct.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
It's the most identifying colors.
Yeah, actually, that's probably why they're there. It probably makes it slightly less confusing. Slightly less. Not. Let's not get carried away. So you're going to take these brown pieces and pips facing west. You're going to put them with their back, if we can use terms like that, to the white bricks there. There should be 2 exposed pips on either side of that red tile.
Yeah, so they're gonna go north and south of the red tile.
Yes, with the pips facing to those. I don't know where else the pips could face, as I think about it. I don't think it would fit.
If we wanted to be able to see them, and yeah, I think that I'd have to shave them off in order to get them to work.
Okay, so yeah,
otherwise,
file those
so.
pips off with a. Do you have a? Did you bring a Dremel?
I could probably find one.
Okay, get the Dremel. Which bag is the Dremel in?
Probably
Okay.
11.
Okay, I'm very excited. The moment we've been waiting for. You're gonna get 3 weird pieces for this.
Oh, good.
2 of them are a tile, a brown tile with hollow pips on the top and side. So it looks like a tile that's wearing goggles, like
Oh,
steampunk
okay.
goggles.
No,
Yeah.
I think I totally understand which ones you're talking about.
Yeah,
And how many of these do I need?
you just need 2.
Because there's a lot of these.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, that was gonna be a
Spoilers, I
spicy
guess.
build.
So yeah, little, wait. Oh, okay.
It's a 1x2 piece. I don't know if I mentioned.
It is a 1x2 piece.
Yeah.
But okay. The little goggles on the side, I found
Yeah.
one piece that has them raised up and one piece that has them raised down.
They seem to be raised up. Like, you mean if you
Like if
were
I
to
try
set them on the
to,
table.
If I try to set them flat so the hollow pips are facing up, for one of them, this is going to make a car that is missing 2 wheels, and
Yeah.
so it's going to not be able to stand on its own, and the other one is going to lay flat.
Yeah, the tile should be flush on the table. Engineering, can we change this music? I feel like I am losing my mind.
I will need to find. Okay,
Thank you.
This is gonna take a minute while I identify which ones are not flipped and which ones lay flat. Because I'm finding a lot of.
Do you
other
have-
ones.
Engineering is like some Skyrim. Some Skyrim ambient music would be wonderful right now. Something of that vein. Some Jeremy Sowell.
There's so many flat tiles.
So there's a lot of these tiles with the sort of lab goggles.
Okay, I found two where if I lay them flat on the ground, they don't get tilted out.
Yeah, that appears
I
to
found
be.
a lot that are essentially like little cars that are missing two wheels on one side, and they seem sad.
So do you find two with the upward facing goggles?
Yes.
Okay. So then those are two of the three pieces you need. The third one is a 2x4 brown brick with a little sort of squiggly line on it. Sort of a black squiggly on one side.
Okay.
Bless you.
A 2x1? A 1x2?
No, 2x4.
2x4. And like, yeah, a regular size brick with a weird squiggly on one side.
Yeah, kind of a sort of a flaccid W is how I'd describe it.
Yeah, like a U that's been like pulled on two ends. Just strung out a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sort of a
found
little plate. So you're gonna put the squiggly piece. Thank you. Relaxation. Okay, you're gonna put that down on the hollow pips with the rounded coming out from under them and the red,
Okay.
with the squiggle facing out, as you can imagine.
Ooh,
Oh snap!
wow.
Yeah.
Does that feel like what you would pick?
I guess those.
Versus some of these other ones.
Somebody is not muted.
Oh my god. That one.
Cameron,
That
can
one
you
would be
mute
my
if you're
pick,
gonna...
but the first one you
What's
showed
up?
me, I think.
Cameron, can you mute?
Hey, can you mute your mics? I think they did.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
excellent.
Okay.
I thought they were just getting very excited about Legos.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, oh, look how good we're doing.
But that's the sound of them judging the art contest, which is also exciting.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
hard to do. Okay. Where do I put these gogglies?
You put them, not the most outward, not, lined up with the curved piece, but yeah, you put them on the hollow pips that should be next to this brown brick,
Okay.
on the sort of north and south of it.
the goggles face west.
Yes, that's a fair assumption to make.
Do... Just... I have completed that.
All right. That's step 65. For step 66, you need 3 2x4 like bone-colored light tan tiles.
3 of them?
Yes.
3 2x4 tan tiles. Acquired.
Why did they do it this way? I can't actually see. There's Lego stuff obscuring the part I'm supposed to be instructing you about in the diagram that I have.
Alright, well, we'll do our best.
We'll do our best. So, first take one of the tiles, and you see on the east side of the model, you have your red north and your blue south.
Could I get someone to take over for me? I don't know what happened. The controls
Got it.
died.
And we're
thank you.
pulling up to a bus stop here. You gonna try
Ooh.
for it?
Sure.
I'll try for it.
I think I have to.
I've got control, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try to just curse in there.
Okay.
Scooch up to
Okay.
it.
Scooch
Sneaky,
into the bus,
sneaky.
almost to the bus
Sneaky,
stop.
sneak.
Mm.
Yeah, no, not close enough yet. Come on.
Look at this beautiful maneuvermanship.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo!
Finally, a paid fare.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Can I get that last instruction again?
Yeah. So I'm still orienteering. So
Okay.
you got your red on the north and your blue on the south.
Yes.
So you see the black 1x2 brick on the furthest sort of east, so that structure.
Yep.
Next to a brown.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take one of those tiles and cover up half of those two 1x2 pieces. So you will have, it'll cover all of those pips in those sort of two eastmost columns, and then the top corner of the thing will be just floating in open space.
Okay. So I'm
'Cause
gonna be
what you-
covering.
Yeah, because what you have is a column of 6 pips and then a column of 8 pips, right?
We're
We're talking on the east side, the
right.
top
so,
east.
So we're talking about the. We've got like the white 2x2 with the
Mhm.
1x2 black, the 1x2 brown with hollow pips, and then the other white piece.
Yeah, and there's also, you're gonna catch a corner of the red piece with the top pips. You're gonna just catch the furthest east pip on that red one.
Okay, so I'm essentially covering 1 pip of the red hollow
Yeah,
The-
that's your
the
top
2x2
your top
white.
corner. Yeah,
and
cover the
then
2x2
half
white.
of the other thing. Okay.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got that.
And then do the mirror image with the corner of the blue, one corner on the little blue row on the bottom there,
Cool.
floating out over open space.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the third tile, what I can't see, it's somehow going to be behind that brick with the W on it. It is not going to contact the white bricks on the west side. I'm talking.
Okay. But does it look like it floats next to the black in the middle, or do you think it goes right next to the squiggly?
2 minutes.
It doesn't. It sits behind the squiggly brick. I don't think it. It doesn't make contact with it. I don't. So is there just one? You just have one
So we,
brown 1x4 back there?
yeah. There's a behind the squiggly mouth bit. There's
Yeah.
a 2x4 brown piece that
Yeah.
this looks like we would just cover it completely, and then it would make those two pieces flush.
Yeah, I really wish that I could see what you're seeing. Because if you put it down, as I imagine, you have one half of the tile on a piece and then the other half of the tile just floating in open space. Does that seem possible?
That seems possible.
But
if-
do you have, is it possible to complete a piece? Is there something I can't see, I guess, is what I'm wondering.
So it's just, it seems odd, but at the same time, I'm not a designer of these kits, so I don't really
Yeah.
understand their wily ways.
Yeah. You somehow have to get a 2x4 tile behind that squiggly piece without being on top of that squiggly piece.
So you can tell that this tile goes behind the squiggly piece.
Yeah, and it doesn't
For sure.
contact the white squares that you have.
Like, it doesn't go over top of the white squares at all. Those are still
No.
visible.
Yeah.
Does it make any contact with? Can you see the 1x2 black square cube bricks? The 1x2 black bricks that would be above and below the red and the blue.
No, and I'll tell you right now, it's oriented north and south. I don't know if I mentioned that. So you'll have 4 of these pips in contact. I think you just clip it over that 1x4 brown that is behind the flaccid W brown. These are all good action
Yeah.
movie names, we're
Okay,
saying.
I'm gonna make my best guess
Yeah, I think
and
make
expect.
it appears to, so yeah, it appears once you put it down, it will be in line with the white squares, but it won't actually contact them. It'll just sort of,
Yeah, because I think this feels like if they're doing what I think they're doing, that this is just running this tile right next to the mouth. And
yeah.
I think if we could go another step, we could find out if that's gonna
Yeah,
really
it seems you're constructing
work or
kind of a
not.
platform. It seems you're constructing a platform out of these bone-colored tiles.
So we are at 0. Do you actually, if you do one more step, do you arrive at a better cutoff point?
Yes, I would say so.
Then let's do this last step.
Okay.
Yeah, one more step with these bone tiles, and then we'll call it. So you're gonna take 2 more 2x4 bone-colored tiles.
Okay.
And you are going to cover up. So you're going to put them down, incorporating. Let's start with the blue, with the pips, the multi-directional pips. You're going to cover all of those tiles. The black one, the sort of black brick behind, and 2 pips on the white brick next to the multi-pip. So you'll put it down, sort of creating a corner, and then you will have 2 white pips, solid white pips from that brick exposed.
Okay.
But then so you have it's another backwards C a little bit.
And then I'm gonna do the same probably with the red.
Yeah, and so what you should be left with on this structure is a sort of O shape. The only sort of lower pips. Everything on the top level is either tan or brown, and then you have 2 white pips in a slightly recessed level, and everything else is solid.
Yeah, but the only white pips that you can see at all are the 2 that are on the north and the 2 on the south.
Yeah, the white bricks that are next to the red and blue sort of special pieces.
Yeah, so they're not like joined together with like a whole row of white all the way down.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I think I think we got the other piece exactly where it's supposed to be.
Okay,
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, feel good about that.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much.
What step was that?
We just finished step 67.
Cool.
So many steps.
I think we really started to gel on
Yeah.
this, Molly. Like we
We
were
were
getting,
real thorough.
yeah.
I'm glad. I thought that was very comprehensive.
67, you say? Just want to be sure I have it marked down in my book as well.
I mean, it's above 10, but below 100.
Yep.